What is up, ladies and gents? Nate here, bringing you another episode of I don't have a name for this yet, but here's all the K-pop news for the day. Apologies for the entire lack of this show thing that I'm doing last week due to the fact my family just decided to take a random vacation, and I was like, I gotta, I just started a show thing, but they were like, no, Nathan, you're going. And I was like, alright, I'm going. Our first story of the day has to do with Girl Generation's Tiffany, for she was under fire. Keyword was, because she has apologized since recording of this video. But for all of you who don't know, SM had their Japan concert the other night, which, Tiffany, being part of Girls' Generation, one of the most well-known girl groups, in, most of the world, she decided to post a picture onto Instagram and have a Snapchat post. But the thing about the Instagram picture and the Snapchat post is that they both involve the Japanese flag in both of them, because the SM concert was in Tokyo, Japan. But the reason why K-netizens are mad at Tiffany is because she posted the picture and the Snapchat post on the wrong day. But she literally could have posted the next day and would have been perfectly okay, with the internet and with the K-netizens. But sadly, she posted it on the day that she did, and the day that she posted it on was Korea's National Liberation Day from Japan. And it didn't make it any better in Tiffany's case, because the Snapchat filter that she used, which is one of the geo filters based on location, was for Tokyo, Japan, which has the Japanese Confederate flag on it, which is the Japanese red circle, or the sun in this case, but it's has rays coming out of it. And I'm actually not sure who designs the geo filters for location, because I know I have some for where I live, and I'm sure you guys do too. But I don't know who creates them, if it's Snapchat themselves or it's Snapchat reaching out to artists in the area to do work something up real quick. But with that being said though, Tiffany did apologize through another Instagram post, which is her most recent one, and it's all in Korean, but I do have a translation, but I do apologize if the translation is not word by word. But the post goes, "Hello, this is Tiffany. On such a significant day, I am sorry that I made everyone worry with my mistake. In this situation, my oversight has disappointed many people, and I feel ashamed at myself, and I deeply regret what I did. In the future, I will work hard to take care of what I write and how I behave so something like this doesn't happen again, and to think carefully before acting. Once again, I apologize for my shortcomings and big mistake." And just to throw in my personal opinion real quick in this situation is, I can see why, K-netizens were mad at her. It's obviously something pretty big to Korea. It's pretty big to any country who gets liberated from their or not slave, but master country. And I read some comments about this whole situation in general. While I do disagree with some, I do agree with others. One of them being is that Tiffany has worked in the K-pop industry for 10 years now, and this is something that she should have thought of before posting. Personally, before I do anything, even when it comes to YouTube videos, I always think twice about posting stuff like this, because sometimes I record reaction videos, but sometimes they never go up because I know they're not funny, or I might say something that isn't right and or not funny at all. But at the same time, I can see where Tiffany's coming from. It was more of in a moment kind of thing, especially with Snapchat, and she's in Japan for a concert for her company, and I would do the exact same thing. Granted, maybe not use the geo filter, but like I said, I don't know who creates the geo filters, because seriously, why would you use your country's Confederate flag as part of the design? Either way, I think Tiffany's all good due to the fact Snapchat only lasts a day. Granted, she is a celebrity, so people probably took a screen cap of it. But regarding her Instagram post, she just took out the comments that she put there. But moving on to our next story, which has to deal with, I believe, Sonamu's older sister group. That older sister group being Secret, and their contracts are actually due to end in October. And originally there was no news about any renewal, but TS Entertainment later stated that there are still points to be discussed, and it's early to say anything concrete about the whole renewal process and whether all the members are gonna renew or not. And the thing is, I'm not too big into Secret due to the fact they're an older K-pop group, and I'm more into the new ones nowadays. But what I found interesting is that they haven't had a comeback in roughly 2 years. What are you doing, TS Entertainment? Get your stuff together. You gotta promote your groups. I don't think you have that many groups, right? You have BAP, you have Sonamu, who just ended promotions, and apparently BAP's not doing any promotions. And you have Secret, right? I'm pretty sure there's at least probably one more group out there, but get your stuff together. But let's move on to the next story, and that is Infinite has announced that their comeback will be in September. Now, for all of you who are new here, I'm more into girl groups than I am into guy groups. That's why you don't really see guy group reaction videos. But the reason why I'm excited about this announcement is because Infinite is Lovely's older brother group, which, once Infinite finishes up with the promotion, maybe Lovelyz come back, because I enjoy them a lot, especially Miju and K. But mostly all the girls in general, because they're all fantastic. And our last story of the day before we get into teasers is that BTS's Suga, is that you pronounce his name, dropped his mixtape called August D, because I think it's supposed to be August, but he took out the second or the first U. Hang on, before I get into the story, gotta do the joke. Armies, where you at? Anyway, I haven't seen the music video or listened to the entire mixtape. Apparently it's on SoundCloud. I don't know if it was a Big Hit Entertainment is BTS's company. I don't know if they released it on iTunes and it just got leaked on the SoundCloud. But yeah, that's interesting. I know BTS is a pretty big group internationally. I don't know how they are in Korea. I think they're pretty big in Korea too, but I don't know if they're as big as they are internationally. But yeah, just in general, just reading the comments, I heard it's good. But let's move on to the teasers of the day, which I only have 2 for you guys. The first one being the group pictures for EXO's repackaged album called Lotto. You can check them all out in the links in the description box below, along with all the other stories I talked about. I really enjoyed Monster. I like both the song and the choreography. But SM, I'm waiting on that Red Velvet comeback. It's on my calendar. Right here. It's the first thing. You can't see it. It's the first thing though. Please, SM, give me Red Velvet. I finally learned all the members and can differentiate between all of them, and I just recently downloaded their albums. SM, please, don't do this to me. Please, just I need Red Velvet back in my life. Anyway, the other teaser I got for you guys today is actually a solo artist slash part of a duet from JYP Entertainment, and her name is Jimin Park, or Park Jimin, whichever way you want to say it, and her image teaser for her new song, I believe it's called Try. Wait, hold up. She's born in 1997? That means she's only 1 year younger than me. And she's being successful. What am I doing with my life? This happens every time. Like, I learned the ages of all these K-pop girls and guys, being successful, and I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Get your stuff together, Nathan. Come on. Now. But technically this isn't news, this isn't a teaser, this isn't anything, but I really wanted to leave this video on this note, and that today is Ladies Code Kwon Rise's 25th birthday. And if you don't know, she died being part of a car accident back in 2014, and yeah, it's just sad to see just innocent people just go away in a blink of an eye. It's crazy too because my older cousin just turned 25 as well over the weekend, and it's just it's just sad to see, like I said, just innocent people just dying essentially for no reason. I just want to end the video on saying happy birthday to Rise, and to let all of you guys know that, life is, an important thing, and you should cherish your loved ones, because you never know what will happen to them, because, this world, it's unpredictable, and not only that, it's pretty cruel, and it's random. There's so much chaos and corruption all around the world, and, just love the ones you care about, and cherish the moments you have with them, and don't forget to do your part on making the world a better place, whether it's making other people happy or just just doing good in the world. Because remember, at the end of the day, and this is something I tell myself, it's just I might not be the biggest YouTuber, but if I could just make one person laugh from my jokes or just from my videos in general, that's all I need to know that I've done something good in the world. There's no need to put more hate into a world already filled with hate. But on that note, I will see you guys all tomorrow, hopefully at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But until then, have a good one. Be safe. Remember, love your loved ones, and I'll see you guys all then. Bye bye.